All right, so tomorrow is July 1st, and it marks International Reggae Day, which is a celebration of the music born out of Jamaica that has influenced artists and generations. One father-son duo has dreamed of celebrating reggae culture while also trying to find a cure for a genetic disease that has impacted their family. Here in Studio 8, we'd like to welcome Christian Hogan as well as his son Micah with us this morning. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning. Thanks.
So we'll get to the band in a minute. We've got Through the Roots. They're in the studio right next to us. But first, Christian, I want to talk about you and your son and kind of your experience with reggae. Why such a love for it?
Basically started when I was 18 years old, flew out to Hawaii, went surfing for 6 weeks while I was there, and was introduced to it then. This is back in 1990. And it just stuck with me ever since, just continued to build my music base up and learn about different bands, and I guess
pass that on to Micah?
Pass it on, yeah. So, you know, between me driving around with him, listening to reggae, and Mom listening to rock, he actually loves both.
Okay.
So he's got a good
he meets you both in the middle.
Yeah, he does. So.
There's something about reggae that is just so soulful, I think. It's just contagious.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Micah and talk about some health issues that he's been battling and how that and reggae have come together.
Okay, so he has Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy, a genetic disease that affects muscles in boys 1 in every 5,000 births. It slowly just deteriorates the muscle mass as they have. You know, they look normal when they're young, and then somewhere between 3 and 6 you start seeing that they're slower than everyone else, and then you go through a bunch of tests and get this diagnosis. In most cases, between 10 and 12, they stop walking and go to a wheelchair. 16 to 18, they may need help with breathing devices, feeding devices, and most of them don't live past 25.
Tough news for the family, I would imagine. Yes. Talk about how music has maybe been a source of joy, maybe somewhat healing for you guys when you're together.
Yeah, well, for me, it's something I listen to every day, and it just makes me feel like I'm away. I'm not in the grind of my work, even though I'm working or whatever. It just makes me feel like I'm on vacation and being productive at the same time. We just started, I don't know when he was 17 or 18, starting to go see reggae shows, whether it was at the racetracks and anywhere that was free for under 21. And did a couple of reggae festivals, and that's where the idea for Cali-RAD came up.
And I was just going to say, so let's talk about your organization and how you've partnered up with Through the Roots.
So Cali-RAD was, we were at, was it One Love Reggae Fest up in Long Beach, and when I saw all the people there, I'm like, we need to do something like this to raise awareness for Cure Duchenne and start funding research. And you know, with that kind of music, who doesn't want to help, you know? Yeah. So we got it, became a dream, and then one of our friends, Jana, just kicked me over and said, okay, we're getting this thing done, and pushed me. And then last year we had our first event, and now, so this year will be year 2.
All right.
Yep.
We're almost out of time. Real quick though, festival coming up. Talk about how people can get involved and help out.
We can use volunteers. We need a street team to get the word out and try and solicit what we're doing. You have our website, Cali-RADfest.com, and you can get tickets on there. You can donate there if you can't go to the show. And there's contact us, or you can reach out if there's other ways you want to help and have ideas. We're open to those as well.
Fabulous. Thank you both for coming in. We will also have the information later this morning on CBS8.com so that you can go help them out. But for now, I want to kick things off in our other studio. Through the Roots is standing by. Let's take a listen. Good morning.
Have you ever loved someone, give them your heart and no return? In the end, you feel like you get burned, but I want a refund, I want a refund. So you gotta give me back on my love, then you gotta give me back on my time. So you gotta give me back every time, 'cause I want a refund, I want a refund. Yeah. Oh, cash back, here's my receipt, I want my heart back. You never loved me, no, that's a fact. So I'm taking everything I gave you back. And you can call me Tom, yeah, 'cause I'm petty. And I'ma call you Betty, 'cause you're dead to me, baby. I'm stingy with my love and hand it over, I'm ready. Find a little cutie with a booty gone steady. Have you ever loved someone, gave them your heart and no deep in my heart says you're cold, girl. You never know, girl. 'Cause you gave up on the best thing ever. So I'ma take my heart and run. 'Cause all you did was toy around with it for fun. Don't love the last laugh when it's done. 'Cause you never loved me, no, 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 no. Have you ever loved someone? Gave them your heart and no return. In the end you feel like you get burned. But I want a refund, I want a refund. Girl, you gotta give me back all my love. Then you gotta give me back all my time. Girl, you gotta give me back every time. 'Cause I want a refund, I want a refund.
Sound like you get caught in a relation trick. Now watch them little girl how them legs them thick. Now watch the Instagram with the filter pan pic. Some girl will make you done your little money well. Enough of them analyze and full of game them well slick. Want a refund, not chill out and next week. Now watch the cute face and curvy waist 'cause some of them sick. Say you never back your heart 'cause she will break
Have
it
you
with
ever
the
loved